Welcome back, everybody, for the Podcast of Destiny. We got Craig Lenore, Jared Cohen, and your boy Krebs.
How's it going, everybody? Like Nick Mullen subbing in for CJ Beathard, Jared is subbing in for Wickles, as sounds like he's spending the evening on the toilet, so good for him.
Yeah, Wick's a little sick right now. I think he's sick at the trade that Jared and I made this week, so sorry, Wick.
Hey, got some quick Nick Mullen stats for you on Wikipedia, the highest, most credible source on earth. His name is full name, Nicholas Clayton the Goat Mullings. And it says he is 7 foot 13 inches and 213 pounds.
Dude, this dude's getting...
And it says he's from Hoover, Alabama, which is crazy. I wonder where he went to high school.
Yeah, there's no fucking way.
Did he?
I didn't know that was ever famous for...
Oh, shit! Wait, this is the dude that went to Spain Park!
He must have.
Dude, this dude played at Spain Park. Holy shit, someone mentioned that.
He went to Southern... Yeah, he did. It says it right here.
Oh, my...
Southern Miss.
Yeah, he went to Spain Park High School. That's, if for those that don't know that, that's one of the schools in, like, the Mountain Brook played back in high school. So, just a little local stuff for your big Thursday night matchup. And speaking of our Thursday night matchup, Craig's got a running back in this game. Big matchup this week.
Yeah, I didn't want the details on our little bet known until after the game was done, but I think it's pretty excited that we let everyone else in on the game. I just after Preston had his power rankings, I needed to heat up mine and Krebs' rivalry a little bit. So,
what's the bet?
Okay, so the bet is that whoever wins our fantasy game gets to choose the team name and picture of the loser for the rest of the regular season.
Oh, shit.
I got some good shit, too, so I hope I win. But
I've got a couple of good ideas.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I win.
I have full confidence that whoever wins will have a pretty good play. So, let the best man win.
He will.
Oh, is that
All
right?
So, do we want to get into talking about the last week of the league?
We'll talk about last week real quick. I got some scores pulled up right now. So, last week, I'll start with my matchup versus Tilka. So, we had the big trade earlier this year that everyone saw and made their own opinions about. And Tilka ended up winning our matchup by like 5 points. But really, the trade didn't really have much to do with it.
Well, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that trades are won based on head-to-heads. So, Tilka won the trade.
I guess Tilka won the trade in that case. Tilka had a huge performance from Deshaun Watson. So, that dude put up 31.
And Adrian Peterson.
And Peterson. Peterson put up, I think Peterson had like a 70-yard touchdown late in the game, and that's why he beat me. But, I mean, he's called AD for a reason all day. So, even at age 33. I know Jared's probably jerking off watching some highlights of AP as we speak.
He's unbelievable.
Speaking of Jared, let's go to his first win of the year.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Let's look at this.
Yeah. This is
wow.
Jared's team, not that bad.
I mean, he scored 117. I feel like Jared might be averaging 100 points a game, and he was 0-7.
Look.
Stop him. There you go.
Look, when things are looking grim, your fantasy matchup's not looking good, you're in the dumps. You look at the schedule, and what do you see? EB on the schedule. Who cares all? Hey, Wick, I know you're feeling a little bad, but aren't you playing EB this week? No. EB's playing Baxter, I think. We'll get to that later. But look up, Wick. You got EB eventually coming up. EB, I'm sorry if you take offense to this, but I don't think your team's very good. So
how is he 4-4? It's unbelievable.
It's ridiculous. And we'll get to that kind of crap later, but I'll bitch about that later. Did we have any other good matchups this past week? Let's see. We had Luke, obviously dominant this year. Yeah, Luke. Here's your fucking props, I guess. Like, I know you'll actually listen to this because you don't have a life. So, Luke I think he had another 30-point bomb from James Conner. Yeah, 33.2. Lamar Miller with 20. He picked him off the waivers. I don't remember who dropped him to the waiver. I think it was actually EB. I'm not kidding.
EB did drop Lamar Miller.
Evan.
He has no running back.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Like I just fuck it. I can't do it anymore.
Last year he told me that Chris Thompson was absolutely untradeable.
Oh fuck. All right,
No,
sorry.
Alfred
So
Morris is in.
if people are curious, we're watching the game as we're doing this podcast because obviously Craig having that running back for the Niners, and I think is it Breida or Breida? How do you pronounce it? Breida.
I thought it was Breida.
Whatever it is. They're on the goal line right now. It's about to be 3rd and goal, so it'll be
Nice.
interesting. You might see some really excited takes in a second. So
Dude, it's Battle of the Bay.
I think you're a whole half. You might be a whole down ahead of me. I'm still at 2nd and goal.
well, you're streaming
So,
it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can just do it based on my reaction then.
Hey, there's AJ.
Wait, what number does Breida wear?
22.
Oh, fuck, he's in the game. Oh shit! Ball snap. He throws it up. Touchdown! Oh, there this guy is, but it's not Breida. So fuck you, Craig.
Fuck.
But anyways,
Damn it.
enough of this mediocre Thursday matchup. Anyone else? So Wick took a loss to Kevin, and Preston beat Craig. Preston's on a 5-game winning streak, just for those that weren't paying attention. So
Yeah, Preston. I don't know where Preston's team got good out of nowhere. I'm pretty sure I had. Oh, Marlon Mack came back. That's why.
yeah, the return of the Mac.
Damn him.
I
Return of the Mac.
don't remember where I put Preston in the preseason rankings, but I feel like I had him up there. Like they.
When I ranked Preston, I had him as like 8th or 9th.
But you did it a while ago. That was when he was on his streak still.
I mean, yeah, it was week 2.
Yeah, he lost
but
his first 3 games.
Marlon Mack coming back and having back-to-back career games really set him up.
Yeah.
Well, he's got the GOAT, Eric Ebron.
That too.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? This is the Birmingham crew right here. We got all 3 Birmingham crew. So
Stuck at Atlanta.
you guys have a good Halloween. Craig, you were studying. Is that right?
I was studying.
What about you, Jared? What'd you get up to?
I don't even fucking remember.
Dude was so
Nice.
fucking drunk last night. He doesn't even remember.
That
Fucking-
sounds like a great Halloween.
Fucking Jared. God damn it. Yo, Jared, I went and had a party with some financial advisors today.
Yeah, where at?
Grand Bohemian Hotel.
Like what
My-
group?
Yeah, just Strauss Financial. It was their 30-year anniversary, so I went to that. So,
They're pimping you out with your big account,
oh yeah,
treating you like a big fish.
oh yeah. Free drinks, nice art gallery. You know, the best. Living like the king.
Alright, enough of this jerk off sesh.
Yeah. Well, before we get back into more fancy stuff, let's talk about the LSU game this weekend. Big game.
I think spread opened at 14.5, but last time I checked it was at 13. I wonder if it's moved
Really?
anymore. Yeah.
Don't move down.
What do
I'm
y'all?
trying to do like a what's it called? Like a parlay between that Notre Dame and Georgia to move the line down.
Yeah.
What are you picking for Notre Dame and Georgia?
Yeah.
I'm taking.
I'm picking all the favorites, but I'm hoping to get. I'm getting all like the points down for each one.
Yeah.
So it's like Alabama -4.5. Notre Dame, I think it's pick'em, and then Georgia, it's like.
Notre Dame's
one-
really a pick 'em?
like-
Who they
well,
playing?
no, you have to win all 3.
I know.
Right, and then Georgia, it's like -2.5 or something.
Are you talking about the money line or the spread?
Yeah.
No. If I combine with my bookie, if I combine all 3 bets into one, I can move down the lines for all of them.
Okay, because I'm about to say, I'm about
All
to say,
have to hit.
I think Alabama's
It's like-
gonna win by a good
it's like-
amount.
It's like bet 13 to win 10.
Okay.
I personally think Bama will win by at least 17.
Yeah, I mean, I think all those teams are going to win. So
I know that. Well, we'll see what happens. Craig, are you here this weekend? What are you doing?
I'm going home.
Going home?
Yeah.
Fucking-
Have you seen
of
the
course.
video of Northwestern strength coach?
No.
The guy's an absolute psycho. He
Have you-
in 20-degree weather, he rips off his sleeves on his polo and is headbutting people.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, he was just straight up headbutting people like in the helmet. He was bleeding. He had a gash in his forehead. I'm like, well, yeah, That's what's gonna happen.
They asked him if he's worried about getting a scar. He's like, I hope I do. It's a great memory.
Yeah, I'm sure he and CTE will get along really well in the next couple of years. So, and speaking of strength and conditioning coaches, what's that shit about Maryland?
Oh yeah, yeah. The other thing that came out was that so they reinstated him, and then there was a big ass fight at practice. And then he got fired again, and then the board member who apparently was pushing so hard for him to be reinstated then stepped down. Like, what a shit show. Like, if you're anywhere involved with the University of Maryland, like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
They're thinking about hiring our intern, little Butch Jones.
I don't know if they're thinking about it.
I saw that.
Talked about it. I don't know if they're thinking about it.
Speaking of Alabama guys potentially getting hired away, I don't think this will happen, but I saw a report the other day about like the Cavs might go after Avery Johnson, but I don't think they'll get him because apparently the Cavs are cheap. Like when it comes to like their owner, like what I heard was the interim coach, because Ty Lue got fired. Apparently the interim coach is basically being like, I'm not going to coach unless y'all give me more money. Because apparently he's getting paid like dog shit.
No, I've heard another report that it wasn't that he wanted more money, it's that he wanted to be made the official head coach. Which it sounds kind of shitty to me. It's like, no, you didn't interview to be a head coach.
Yeah.
You're not a head coach.
Yeah, you can be the interim coach, and then you can earn the head coaching job. But let's be honest.
Exactly.
But he knows he's not going to be able to do that because they're tanking.
Yeah.
Like I've already heard that they're going to be resting the veterans and probably trade them, whatnot. J.R. Smith requested a trade, but who the fuck's going to trade for him, right? I mean, good lord, that dude's a bum. He's a fucking meme.
Yeah, I read that the Sixers are still interested in Corver, but they're kind of hoping that he'll be a cap casualty and they can just pick him up without having to give up any draft capital.
Well, we've gotten a little off topic with talking about NBA and college football. I know we're a fantasy thing, but I feel like there's a little bit more room to talk about, like, I don't know, another league we do, EPL. I'm just fucking kidding. No one fucking cares. All right, let's get back to our matchups this week.
Little bitch.
Oh man. All right, we'll start with. We'll save our matchup, Craig. We'll go with someone else. Let's go with Kevin and Preston. We got the battle of 2 5-3 teams.
Preston hasn't set his lineup yet because I guess Marlon Mack is out.
No, he has him on his bench.
Oh no, he has.
Oh shit! And he has Pierre Garçon then. He flexed Pierre Garçon. Oh my god, this is so such a dumb move that ended up working out. Like
Preston is definitely bottom of the barrel winning right now.
This is ridiculous,
He's y'all. He's like the replacement. He is the replacement.
Yeah. Yep. He's Keanu Reeves. Oh my god.
Can he play?
Okay, he's got Kareem Hunt. That's always a moneymaker. Let's see who. Kevin's got Christian McCaffrey. It's not bad. And Tariq Cohen. Apparently, didn't you have Tariq? Did you drop him?
Yeah, I dropped him week 1.
Okay.
You fool.
I mean.
I'm pretty sure. Let me check it if it was worth dropping him.
He had a
first
couple
3
bad
weeks.
weeks.
He went 4.1, 2.5, 6.8, and then I dropped him, and then he got 23 the next week. That's just bad fantasy luck.
He's been killing it for me in my other league in like half PPR.
Okay, so
I've won in full PPR.
I'm only going to say this because I'm so confident that Kevin will not listen to this podcast to adjust his lineup. But he currently has Ezekiel Elliott on his bench, and he has Randall Cobb in his flex spot.
Oh my god.
Kevin!
What a bold fucking strategy.
No way he'll do that.
Kevin's just sad because Ha got traded away, so he's standing for all Packers now.
I made him an offer for Fournette earlier this year. I don't remember what I offered, but I think it was like Gronk and someone, and Isaiah Crowell. Even though those guys are trash, I'm glad I didn't make that trade because Fournette, God, he hasn't. I think he's only played in 1 week, right? No, maybe it's 2.
He's so bad.
He has 9 points this year. 9 fucking points.
All right, let's move on. Jared has changed his name because he had to get rid of Patrick Mahomes for dog shit. So
you don't like the new name?
I don't hate the new name. I don't like it. I hate the trade. That's for sure.
How about the picture with Steve Carell?
I don't really get it. I'm confused about it.
I love
but I'm not
Lamp.
gonna question it.
He's saying Chubb instead of Lamp. I assume.
Thanks for explaining the joke, Krebs.
Oh, no problem. For any other jokes you'd like to tune into, just follow me in the group me as Browns25-1. That's Browns25-1.
Hey, Craig, have you ever seen a little movie called Anchorman?
Okay. Moving on to the matchup. Let's see.
Ooh.
Tilka has Robbie Gold in this game. Jared, you probably win just because Tilka's. I think I had Tilka ranked pretty high when I did power rankings, and
Tilka's team's not that good.
ass.
I lost last week because Sammy Watkins scored 22. That's not going to happen again. Like, that's just not happening again.
He is the Lizard King, though.
Nick Chubb playing against the Chiefs. I like that matchup.
That's
Apparently
solid.
Craig doesn't, though. Apparently Chubb is just a fucking human garbage. So, if you ask
He's
Luke.
not human garbage. Know who is, though? Doug fucking Baldwin.
Exactly!
Oh.
So you got rid of
That's
him!
the point.
That's the point!
Jared, you traded away a guy you were going to drop anyways.
I know.
And Max is just going to drop him, too. Max
just was gonna drop.
Max just used Doug Baldwin to make you feel like you were smart. That's all he did. He won't admit it, but that's what he did.
No,
Let me explain something.
Craig,
to you.
the reason. Yeah,
Craig.
go, Jared.
I get it. Patrick Mahomes right now, number 1 QB in the league. However, Aaron Rodgers and Andrew Luck are both top 5. Like, you can't debate that. It's just a
Jared,
fact.
Jared, what is the fucking point of having 2 top 5 QBs? Jared, you should
That's
have.
not the point at all.
If
Yes,
one of
it is.
if Rodgers gets
Jared,
hurt,
you
he
could've
has
done
Luck.
So much better.
The point of
Jared.
the trade is he's getting what he's basically doing is he's trading Mahomes, a quarterback he doesn't need, for Chubb, a running back that could be top 10 going forward, because he does get
He's a
18 to
good
20.
flex.
He's a freaking
Jared.
workhorse.
I'm tired of playing fucking average receivers in the flex. I can't do it anymore.
Jared,
Chubb
you
in
could
the
have
flex
gotten
is
Nick
sick.
Chubb. Jared, you could have gotten Nick Chubb and an average receiver, above average receiver for Patrick Mahomes, and instead you took another top 5 quarterback.
Well,
which
you know
can
what,
only
Craig?
play one of.
Why didn't you make a fucking offer then?
Because I have the number 2 quarterback.
Yep.
No one else was
Look.
making an offer. It's been 9 weeks. It's a bullshit. So
Jared,
no one made an offer. So that is what.
Yeah,
it
I
is.
mean,
you're just a bad salesman, Jared. That's it.
they just hate to see me try and
Well,
have
I
success.
do.
This league fucking hates me, and I probably deserve it. But fuck you guys, except for Jared. We're cool.
I mean, I think it makes
Tilka,
both
we're
our
cool.
teams better.
We're cool, Tilka. I think it makes both of our teams better. So I don't really, from that mindset alone, I think it's reasonable. But anyways,
Alright.
enough of this matchup. Let's talk about something else. Let's do Luke and Wick, because that's.
All right.
I mean,
I'm gonna say, I think Wick gets the upset this week. Luke has Saquon Barkley on the bench. He's got James Conner versus Baltimore, and Baltimore is the number 1 D right now. And he has the Panthers D against the one and only Ryan Fitzpatrick.
that is but he's also assuming it's gonna be tragic. Like clearly, it's like you don't start the Panthers. They're also at home, so it's not the worst matchup for the Panthers D. But you mentioned the Ravens defense is the number 1 defense, but they got torched by the Panthers last week. Absolutely torched. Like, so you don't think the Steelers can do that?
Nah, that's fake news.
I have no doubt Luke's gonna win this.
I also
He's
feel
got
like
Adam Thielen. The
if
guy
Luke
is absolutely
if Luke
fine.
doesn't, let me just tell you this: if Luke doesn't win this matchup, I don't think there's any chance he wins the championship.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Kittle's pretty underrated this year.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that flex. So I guess Lockett's been doing.
Yeah,
catching
like,
a lot of touchdowns.
Tyler Lockett's been good this year.
You can definitely argue the weakest spot of Luke's team is his flex, but to be fair to Luke, he's kind of fixed that the last couple weeks with Lamar Miller. So Tyler Lockett's a pretty good flex player though. He has 6 touchdowns, which is a 6 more than Julio. So
Nice. Julio
Yeah.
dig. I'm just saying. I think Wick pulls the upset. That's
all right,
all I'll leave it.
all right, well, that's fair. It's fair. It's stupid, but it is what it is. Let's go. We already talked about EB earlier, but let's just go right into it. EB is playing against Baxter this week, and Baxter has Todd Gurley, so that alone makes me think that. And EB has Odell Beckham Jr. on bye, so yeah, he's fucked.
and he has LaShawn McCoy against the Chicago defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with.
Starting Marquise Goodwin.
I like LaShawn McCoy to get 5 rushing touchdowns against that trash Bears D this week.
Nah, Bears D is gonna have 25 points.
I don't know about that.
That take as high as the sun, Krebs.
Fake fucking news. But yeah, Tyreek Hill against the Browns. I don't know. That's actually a tough matchup for Hill. But,
That's an interesting matchup.
yeah, the Browns defense really isn't that bad. So I'm kind of.
But he also has Jarvis Landry against Kansas City.
Which is a great matchup. That's juicy.
Baxter's hoping for a shootout in Cleveland this
and
weekend.
maybe he'll get
just
one.
like the last time Baker and Patrick played, which if none of you have heard about it, apparently they scored a combined like 150 points.
Yeah.
I'm sure you haven't heard about it yet.
Oh, yeah, probably not, no.
Did you hear the comment about Myles Garrett?
Yeah, that was funny. That's also kind of a dig at himself. He's like, yeah, I would not be the quarterback if he was the quarterback.
Well, anyways, enough of that matchup. Let's get to the matchup of not the week, the season. Every year, especially since that championship 2 years ago that was super lit, where I was able to come from behind to beat Craig behind Le'Veon Bell getting like 30 points. But
I watched that game at the dinner table while my family was like, Craig, do you have to have the TV on? And I was like, yes. And as he scored that touchdown, I just screamed, and they were like, what the fuck?
God, that makes me so happy. I ruined Craig's Thanksgiving.
It was so awful.
That makes me so fucking happy. No, it wasn't Thanksgiving. It was after Thanksgiving, but whatever. But
anyways, back to the matchup at hand. With the bet in place, I would have made this bet anyways just because I wanted to spice up the league, but I like my odds. Krebs has Alvin Kamara versus the number 1 Rams D.
That's not, dude. Rams D are not number 1. Everyone's got to stop saying that. They're not that good.
Yeah, they are.
The Seahawks put up like 32 on them.
At least against the run, they are.
Yeah, but anyways, I don't think that's Kamara's value, but I agree with you in that, but I think Kamara's a receiving back, so.
Can I just finish my before you guys
This is like Skip. This is like Skip and Shannon Sharp. This is some good shit right here.
All right.
Skip.
He's got Patrick Mahomes against Cleveland, the number 1 D.
Okay, everyone's the number 1 D.
He's got Kerryon Johnson against Minnesota, another number 1 D.
Man, all these hypothetically good Ds. I like it. Mike Evans versus Panthers
and
D.
He's got
They were
Juju
good.
Smith-Schuster against the number 1 D Baltimore. Whereas me, I have the Bears, the number 1 D, against Buffalo, the number like 35, 36 offense. I'm not sure.
Oh man, great. Yeah, you got. Let's see what else you got. Oh yeah, Julio Jones. Oh man, but luckily I got Jordan Reed versus the Falcons, the 150th best defense. So
in all seriousness,
it should be
Jared
close.
Goff against New Orleans is gonna eat.
That's a great matchup.
I think Philip Lindsay against Houston is gonna eat, which also hurts you. And the Bears are going to just. Everyone's going to feel sorry for Nathan Peterman if they didn't already.
Assuming the Bears do what they should do.
Nice fucking run,
like
Breda.
if the Bears end up getting like a 25-point win, or a 25-point win, but like a 25-point defensive game, I think you definitely win the matchup because like that alone is such a massive wild card. I think my players are more explosive than yours, but that being said, you have better matchups, no doubt.
I know Max is happy because he's got Fitzmagic throwing to Mike Evans, and
I am very happy about that. I could not tell you how fucking pissed I was with Jameis being the quarterback. Like Mike Evans' value is like non-existent when Ryan Fitzpatrick's not playing. I was hoping.
How amazing was Ryan Fitzpatrick last week in the second half? That was insane.
Yeah, I know. It was incredible, and so was Mike Evans.
Man.
I just hope Todd Gurley takes all the touchdowns from Goff. So.
Yeah.
Goff did.
Yeah, he's in the red zone. It's over.
Two of Gurley's touchdowns were from Goff.
That's true. Yeah, he's definitely a receiving back. So, and since this matchup's ongoing right now, we already have 2.3 from Breda, and I have 5 on my bench from Doug Martin. So, yeah, I was never gonna play fucking Doug Martin.
Well, he's outscoring Burrito right now.
Krebs,
Fuck.
be honest now that it doesn't matter. What are you actually going to do with Doug Baldwin? I'm just curious.
I'm not gonna drop him, but like only not because I like his value going forward, but really because this fucking waiver wire is a desolate wasteland of just sadness. Like
Krebs is gonna hold on to him and pretend like Super Bowl 42 never happened, or 49 was it? Yeah, 49.
we're on to Cincinnati.
Was the pass to Baldwin the one that got picked by Malcolm Butler?
No, it was a
No.
pass to
Baldwin was the one that set up that.
the
goal line.
receiver. No, it wasn't Curse. It's a receiver that had to Ricardo Lockett. He had to
Oh my
he ended up getting a neck injury and he had to retire. But it was a slant route to Ricardo Lockett.
Doug Baldwin caught the one-handed catch though, right? That put him on the 5.
No, that was actually that was Curse.
Oh, it was Curse. Okay.
Yeah, Curse caught like a bobbling one-handed catch falling. I don't want to talk about this game anymore. So fuck you.
Wasn't there some random Seahawks receiver in like a monster game, then you never heard of him the rest of his career?
Yeah, it was that tall dude. That I don't even know his name. But anyways, the last thing we're gonna talk about for saying goodbye until we bitch about group me shit this weekend. We'll talk about the standings real quick. I want to get something off my chest. So we're 8 weeks in. It's a pretty good sample size right there, right? 8 weeks in. I have 847.4 points. For those of you that aren't good at math, that's over 100 a week. Not bad, guys. Not bad in fantasy. Ooh, 823.8 points allowed, and a 3-5 record. This shit happened to me last year. This shit happened to me again this year. I'm gonna bitch about it all night, all year, whatever. But I don't know what it is. It's like every time I play somebody, it's their fucking Super Bowl. Like they just have to. Why can't I just have the weekends like where Kevin just benches Zeke? Why? But
You have no room to complain. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Well, while you're looking at it, why don't you tell me how many points I've scored, how many points have been scored against me?
you have 780 and you allowed 925, but at least you're not averaging. I mean,
925.
you're unlucky,
100 points
Jared.
more than
We
anyone
all
else.
admit you're unlucky this year, but like I'm at least averaging over 110. Like, come on, like not over 110, like 105. This is like ridiculous. Like, I actually had more points scored than Craig by 1, but he's 5-3.
We're both getting shafted, just different degrees of being shafted.
I was like, maybe it'll regress back to the mean, but I'm running out of time. That's why I honestly don't think I'll make the playoffs, because I think based on previous year in fantasy, you cannot make. It's pretty hard to make the playoffs if you have a losing record, and all I need is 2 more losses to have a losing record guaranteed. So
Craig, here's my secret theory. I did that trade to help you dominate, so that way you make the playoffs, so I don't have to face you in the relegation rounds.
Jared, that trade actually fucked me, if anything. You traded in Patrick Mahomes the week that I played him.
yeah.
I know.
Hopefully-
I did it so Krebs could make it.
But then you knock me into the elimination bracket, and then I get to.
Bring it on, baby. I just don't want to play Krebs. I think his team's elite.
I think my team is really
You just
good.
made it better, you idiot!
Yeah, that's the whole point.
I'm
He's trying to get
not
me.
getting into this again.
He's trying to get me in the playoffs. But
This trade
anyways,
was trash.
yeah, we'll see what happens this weekend. It should be fun. Everyone tune in. Smash that. If you like this podcast, smash that subscribe button. Jared, any final thoughts? Craig, anyone?
I got nothing.
I'm good. Let's watch the rest of this Battle of the Bay.
All right. We're at 29 minutes in the podcast. I have no guarantee that any of this will upload real time.